Welcome to Determined to Succeed. I'm your host, Dawn Mullarney, also known as the Unique Connector. So I'm so excited to have Ashley on the show today. And I want to kick it off with you, Ashley, is you started a business and you're impacting so many people. You have multiple layers here of what your business is all about. So kick it off of kind of explaining what inspired you to start your business.
Absolutely. Well, first, I have been so excited to come on here. Thank you so much for the opportunity. Um, yes, the business does have a lot of layers, which is so wonderful and kind of hard to explain at the same time. So y'all buckle up, it will all make sense. Um, the business is called Prowess Project, and I built Prowess Project to solve my, at the time, future problem of how I was going to have kids in a career. So
Mm,
I was in tech marketing in corporate for 15 plus years. I looked up at all the leadership, that all of them were men. And I looked around in my cohort of, we were probably, I don't know, not even managers yet. And I was like, hey, Susie, you gonna go up for that next promotion? Or hey, Susie, you're gonna take on that extra project. Like you could do it, like you could be CMO one day. And they all said, Ashley, I can't. I can't because I have children. I can't take the extra time. I can't
mm,
take the extra stress. And I know that that is what it's going to require for me to do that. And I sat back and I was just like, wow, like this is a theme. This isn't just Susie who's saying that, it's everyone in my cohort who was a woman. So hopped on to Google, found the horrific Harvard Business Review statistic that 43% of educated, experienced women leave their jobs to raise children. And once they return after 3 years, they lose 37% of their compensation power forever. But here's the
ugh.
kicker.
Mhm.
97% of them would return to the workforce if they had access to flexible jobs. And I was like,
Mm,
light bulb, light bulb, light bulb, light bulb, light bulb. Like, this is the answer. This is the answer.
yeah.
So I couldn't find that answer out there. And so I built it.
I'm so proud that you did build it because that's the thing, unfortunately, is like moving up the ladder. And I know even from my own personal experience, I was holding off from even having another child because how was I going to do that? How was I going to juggle all the things? What are we going to do? I'm already missing a ton of my child's growth, and childhood. And so, for you, okay, I love that you're having these experiences, but also doing the research. You got the kick to do it, talk about the next steps. What did you do?
And then, girl, I went all in. I became obsessed, like absolutely obsessed with
Mm,
this idea. And so I went out and interviewed, no joke, 1,000 people who were in this scenario of women who were either had taken a step back and want to return, or were
okay.
currently in their job and desperately wanted to figure out a different way to work. So as I'm doing
Mm,
this, I start networking with more and more business owners. And I live in Austin, Texas, and it's very entrepreneurial and a lot of tech companies. And so what was fascinating to me was I was speaking to all of these women who wanted a flexible, lucrative career, and all of these women were describing how they are natural project managers because they are moms. They are natural
mm,
problem solvers. They have a ton of emotional intelligence because they are negotiating with 2-year-olds, and they had a very varied background when it comes to corporate. So meaning they did some sales, some tech, some ops, some marketing. And so now they look at their career and it is a patchwork quilt like career, not something that is linear. So as trying to return to the workforce, they're like, I don't know what my next step is. I can do a
mm,
lot of things. I can solve any problem. I love technology. I love to be able to work wherever I am, but I don't have a clear career path and the words to describe of what value this brings to people. So this was all percolating. And then as I'm networking with entrepreneurs, all I kept hearing was, I have these amazing ideas and I want to share it with the world, and I have absolutely no idea how to build it. I have
Mm,
absolutely no experience in tech, in operations, in managing a team, in communication. And that's when it was like another light bulb, moment all over again of, oh, okay, you just marry these two, these visionary entrepreneurs with these women who are so capable, so experienced, have so much EQ that they can bring. And that's when we decided to really focus on what we call online business managers. And so we train women
mm,
who are returning to the workforce or want a more flexible career to be online business managers. And while they're going through that process, we're gathering hundreds of data points on skill, expertise, communication style, EQ indicators, and we use all of that data to match them up with their ideal visionaries. And so the tech we built was kind of like a cross between LinkedIn meets Match.com for the visionary CEO
mm,
and the OBM.
mm. I love that so much. And it too, it's so deep and it's so like you're taking the extra time to really find how they're going to mesh well. But look how many people you're impacting. Those that are trying to run a business that's not in their wheelhouse. But then over here, we got women. This is in my wheelhouse. Let's connect you both. And so let's talk about even too, what were maybe some even like hiccups that you weren't expecting with this whole vision and this dream and helping all these people? Like, what were some hiccups or maybe even some great success things that you weren't expecting through this process of what you developed?
Oh, I love this question so much. So first, let's talk about the hiccups. Um, definitely, definitely learnings. Again, I am from Austin. I'm very, very, very grateful for all what for the amazing entrepreneurial community here. And it pushes you very hard to go down the venture backed route, meaning, hey, if
Mm,
you're going to start a business, go raise money and
mhm,
go make
mhm.
it this massive tech platform and go make it the next Uber, the next Amazon, the next Facebook, all of these different things. And I'm not saying that my vision and aspirations aren't that, but the raising money isn't always the answer for every business. And that was a really hard thing for me to learn. And I wasted a lot of time thinking that was going to be the only way that I could grow my business is if I was very well funded. So
Mhm.
because I went down that path for the first 3+ years, all the metrics that we were tracking towards were metrics that were going to be great for raising money, not for running a sustainable, profitable business. It's very different. And I didn't know any of that.
Yeah.
And so that was a really hard lesson because we had to then pause and be like, okay, actually raising money isn't for us. It's not right for our business. And then
Mhm.
change everything, all of our metrics, and really focus on, oh, okay, how do we fund this business via customers? Like, mind blown, right? That's what most businesses do. But it was such a shift. It was such a shift. And I'm grateful for that opportunity because I can understand and I know how both sides work, but it was definitely a hiccup. Definitely.
Yeah. Well, and I think that's the thing with our society. Sometimes it's like, well, you got to do this in order for it to
Mhm,
work. And it's like
mhm.
coming with a different perspective. How you just even came from a different perspective of even this is what we need. And I think that was, it's unfortunate you had to probably go through that process, but it probably gave you even a clearer picture of how to grow the business and what to do and how to implement. And so, what are some cool things that even came out that you weren't even expecting through that process?
So through that process, what we realized is we needed to niche down significantly. And I had heard that
Mm,
over and over and over again, like there's riches and niches, like, all of that. Um, and we, when we were still trying to raise money, we were trying to grow way too quickly and diversify the type of talent and candidates that could come to us and that we would match with jobs. So we quickly became everything to everyone. So we were nothing to no one. And
Mm,
messaging was watered down. We weren't getting the results because we didn't have enough woman power, technology, money, etc., to grow that quickly. So on top of figuring out like, okay, we need to figure out a different way to fund the business, we also need to rework exactly who is our customer. And then, I mean, not surprising, but we went back to the very beginning when we decided, hey, we're going to just focus on OBMs. We went back to that, really doubled down on just OBMs. And now the business is, I mean, we're seeing profitable month after profitable month after profitable month. So
hmm.
weird how that happens, right?
Yeah.
So,
Well, and I was going to say, so even tell me too about, okay, OBMs. You created your own university even too,
mhm,
right?
mhm, mhm.
You know what I mean? I feel like there's so many factors here and things and how to you've gotten profitable and two making it different and the gaps that we're missing. And so even to creating your own university and what kept you going through all these different hurdles and the things that kept coming up. But what made you even too were like, I'm going to create a university for this for OBMs.
What kept me going is I probably get between 1 and 5 messages a day from
Mm,
women who we have helped, impacted in some way, have listened to our content, have downloaded some of our resources, have gone through our program, have been matched with us, whatever that looks like. And just being like, wow, Ashley, I knew I had so much value to give on my own time while still prioritizing my family or taking care of my parents or whatever it was. And with Prowess, now I have that ability. And now I
mm,
see what I am meant to be doing. And now I can make the money that I want. And those messages are what get you out of bed when you're like, I don't know how to keep going. Like this is so hard.
mm.
But it wasn't about just me anymore.
Yeah. Like, look how many people you've affected, and also too, just how many people keep reaching out to you.
And
And
yeah,
go
I
ahead.
mean,
What do you
I
say?
I have a daughter. So I'm constantly thinking about like how do I change her life in the future? How do I change what the workforce could look like for her so she never has to worry about the stuff I worried about of hey, how I was going to do both or what quote unquote sacrifices did I need to make or what am I going to be missing so that I can, get that last project done. Like I don't want her worrying about that. I want, and
Yeah.
whatever I can do now in order to help be that change, I'm gonna do it.
Mm, I love that so much. And that's where I think too, you're one of those women leaders that are making a ripple effect on your own family and the future generation, but then also to all the women that you're working with and their families too. And so, even too, for as the listeners are maybe kind of wondering, okay, tell me more about OBM. When's the point when I should consider hiring an OBM?
Great question. So with, let me back up a bit, um, and describe what an OBM is and does. That will probably give
Yeah.
more context. Um, so the way that we describe an OBM is a cross between a COO, so has that strategic brain for small businesses, and also implements like a VA does with a dash of digital marketing. And
Mm,
OBMs are specifically for mm, online businesses doing, I don't know, I would say 150 in revenue to about 3 million in revenue. Now, are those Hard numbers? No, absolutely not. But OBMs are that thought partner for the CEO who has the coaching business, the consulting business, the professional services business, the small agency, consultancy, what have you. They go grow their business and work on their craft, accounting, marketing, speaking, coaching, and the OBM runs their business and is always thinking about how do we grow? How do we get more money in
Mm.
or more profit in? And how do we become more and more efficient with what we have? That is their job. So I say to many people who are considering hiring an online business manager, if it is not natural to you on how to run a business, to do automations, to truly love the ins and outs of operations, outsource it because your time as the CEO is what is bringing in money. So you need to be doing whatever is in your zone of genius so that the OBM can be in her zone of genius. And then together, y'all are, I mean, sky's the limit. Sky's the limit.
Mm. Sky is the limit. And that's where I feel like sometimes too, with a lot of us entrepreneurs, we think we got to do it all. We
Yeah.
got to know all the things. Or two, we've done it in the past. So I got to be able to do this. It's like, I want to bring value. I want to be, make sure I can do this all on my own. And it's this pride thing. But sometimes it's like, you could just hire somebody to do that because how much time are you wasting on energy doing things that maybe aren't something you do every day? I think of it too, where it's like multitasking sometimes is not so great. It's interrupting the pattern.
It's absolutely interrupting the pattern. You are spot on that. And I think also you don't get some sort of award at the end of being an entrepreneur that you did it on your own. Like if
Mm,
anything, there like the larger your business becomes, you're no longer thinking, how am I going to get something done? You're thinking, who is going to do it for me? That
yeah.
book, like who, not how. It is so important to be thinking like that. And when I'm saying hiring an OBM, this is fractionally. You're not hiring a 40-hour a week full-time person. This is someone to work 5, 10 hours a week for you to make sure that you are setting yourself up for success with
Mm,
automations, with the systems and tools to ensure everything is running efficiently and effectively. And I feel so strongly about this because my brain doesn't think like that. My brain is not an
mm,
OBM brain. My brain is the visionary CEO brain. So I deeply, deeply respect and appreciate the people who have that opposite brain, who are bringing all of this complementary brilliance to my business. And I think that's what a lot of
mm.
our customers who hire OBMs feel. It's like, oh my gosh, I got lucky because I found this person who thinks so differently and is helping my business grow.
And I love that thinking differently. And I think that's the part, even for me, even too, going into this entrepreneur world of like, when you're in corporate, these are the systems you use. This is how you utilize it. Don't go outside the box. And when you go into this entrepreneur world, it's like, there's so many systems, there's so many things, there's all these different platforms. What do I use? And it can be so confusing, overwhelming, wasting time, wasting energy, stress. And that's where I feel like more and more people need to be aware of this with the OBMs because they are keeping up to date with different programs. They are really specializing in it because that's in their wheelhouse of things.
Yes. The amount of time that I will get a random email on like a Friday night where they're like, wow, I am loving all your YouTube videos on Go High Level, the latest technology. And I'm like, what? But this is what they love. Like, this is their
Mm,
Netflix. Like, and that's what's so awesome, really, is that they found their thing so that you can leave corporate and do your own thing in your zone of genius. Or maybe you're still in corporate and you're like, oh my gosh, I'm an OBM. I have that patchwork quilt. I
mm,
want that flexibility and make that impact in this business and be that right hand woman. Like, we saw after COVID that so many people had their light bulb moment of what is life? Like, what does all of this mean? What do I want to do? Why am I doing this work? And so we saw so many
Yeah.
people leave to become their own consultant. And that's why I tell, and I mean, this is why you have your podcast, right? It's like to help people, guide them to go do that. And I share that because the need for online business managers is growing astronomically because of that shift.
Mm, hmm. And that's why I was so thankful when we connected because I'm like, I love having resources in my toolbox. And I feel for that, right? What you just said is because I realized how life was so short and I want to embrace other people and have those resources for people or those women that are stuck at the job where they hate it and they just want to be home more and have that flexibility. And this is the part where I'm just so thankful that we got connected because these are things for me to learn and grow and to have resources when I'm ready for, the next level or when someone else is ready for the next level. I know where to find you. And I just hope the listeners are listening because maybe they even have a friend or maybe they're the person that really wants to leave and wants something else. Know that there's this opportunity like this. And, I'm going to shout out even too, Ashley. That's why I'm like, I'm going to become an affiliate because I want to learn more, but also too, I want to have those resources for people. So, I'm really proud of you for what you're doing because it's really creating a ripple effect on so many people.
Wow.
And, deep down for you, what's one piece of advice that you would tell to listeners that are maybe are on the fence or what I just said, where they're trying to figure out what's next? What piece of advice would you give them right now?
Um, do you know the term that is the opposite of a trigger?
Mm, tell me more.
So, when someone says, I'm triggered, it means like something happened. I feel icky. It reminds me of a bad time. I'm wanting to move away from whatever it is that is triggering me. Well,
Mm-hmm. Okay.
the opposite of a trigger is a glimmer.
Ooh.
And when you hear that glimmer, see that glimmer, you almost can't help yourself but be pulled in that direction
Mm.
and wanting to learn more about it, researching it nonstop, losing track of time because you're so into it and so in love with whatever it is that is giving you that glimmer. So my piece of
Yeah.
advice would be follow the glimmer. Follow
Mm.
the glimmer.
Mm. I love that so much. And, I'm so proud of you for taking in all of those research and hearing what others had to say and look at what you've created and look at how many people you're impacting. I'm really proud of you. I hope you keep shining and finding the glimmer because we need more of it in the world. But I appreciate you so much, Ashley, and appreciate you being you on the show today too.
Oh my
This was
gosh,
so fun.
absolutely.
And well, I hope the listeners, connect with you or, if they're having that moment of looking for the glimmer, they reach out to you. But keep shining bright, Ashley, and I appreciate you very much.
Oh, well, thank you. Yes, everyone, you can reach out at prowessproject.com or at Prowess Project on any platform. Thank you for this opportunity. I really appreciate it.
Well, thank you. Have a great day.
You too.